And we are back today with another episode of The Global Goal. I'm your host. Today we are switching things up, Ira, and we got my boy Cam. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. More important question that we all want to know is how are you doing?
I am doing fantastic, man. So today let's start stateside.
Mm-hmm.
Got some big news going on in the MLS.
What we got going on?
Son made his debut
Mm-hmm.
for LAFC. Any thoughts?
Not too much. I haven't really read too much into it. It's I do like him as a player.
Mhm.
We will see. Uh, I was sad to see him leave the Premier League, to be honest, but I understand business.
Yeah,
I hope he does well.
I think you will. Did you watch?
Oh no, I didn't.
It was I
I'm
watched some of it. It was I think that he'll do fine.
did he like? I think the only thing about me watching like players that I like go to like maybe not a lesser league perhaps, but like a team that's just not as
Right.
it's like I'd hate to see them not look as like because if
No.
I go see them play MLS, I kind of need them seeing like they need to be shitting on them.
Yeah, see that's the thing.
Yeah.
He still looked like his usual self.
Okay. Good.
So yeah,
I would hate to go watch it, and he's kind of like
I think that he'll do fine.
okay.
I do agree with you that I think it was sad to see him leave the Premier League. I think that was he's a world class.
Him and De Bruyne, it was tough.
Yeah, there that's
Like very much because it's like almost the end of like that era. You know,
yeah. I mean, they were two big icons on their teams.
also shout
their
out
clubs.
Raheem Sterling. Um, you know,
What you picked that one? Where
I just wanted to give him a shout out.
is he still at Arsenal?
Oof. Oh, where is he? Let's see. I don't know. But I just wanted to make sure he was all right. This is just an overall shout out.
Right.
Raheem Sterling
Shout out Raheem Sterling.
because he's contributed a lot to the EPL.
Shout out Raheem Sterling.
He's probably worn every shirt that you can think in the top 5.
Oh man.
But we love it. He's easy spam on FIFA. We love that. You know, we love more. We love when big teams get upset.
Let's hear about it. What are you getting at there, Cam?
The Community Shield, of course. The Community Shield is a yearly game that,
Talk about it.
usually gets pumped up for more than what it should be. And this year will be the same thing.
You think?
Yeah, because whoever,
Hey, that means something to some people, man. To some teams.
I bet it does,
Oh, don't do them like that.
Well, let's be honest. Crystal Palace probably won't look this good, like probably again for a while because they're going to lose one of their best players as he's going to head to another team, which he deserves for a little upgrade. Maybe Arsenal.
Who are we referring to?
Eze.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to clear the air.
Yeah, he's smooth. He's smooth.
He is.
He's kind of like Isak to Newcastle. Once he leaves, they're just kind of going to be back to like that mid-level. Like,
Do you think losing Isak will have that big of an effect on Newcastle? I mean, of course he's a top class striker. I mean, that's going to hurt any team to lose.
It won't have that much of it because the money that they would get for him if they choose to deal him, the money that they would make, it won't have an effect like that long term because they'll be able to acquire talent and kind of make it back. But short term, of course, it'll hurt him because recruiting, because you won't have him to kind of bring people in, and 2, it's just
I can't remember.
You won't look as competitive.
I saw somewhere that they had 2 replacements in mind for him, and I cannot remember who. If you know who, can you please put that down in the comments?
Like Sesko, I think.
I don't.
I think like Sesko and I think Benjamin Sesko and
You may be
It's not
right. You may be
Jokeres.
right.
Jokeres already signed. It was like somebody because there's not too many strikers that are left that
Yeah,
haven't signed.
you may be right.
Because even Nunez is on the way out. But most of the
Where
post,
do you think he'll land?
he's already Al Hilal. I believe that's where he's going.
He's going Saudi.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
because
That league,
yeah,
that league is attracting some people. It's the money over there. I mean, we've spoke upon it before. That's a bag you can't. I guess you can't pass up on, and I guess a lot of big name players are starting to realize that.
it's a representation of putting your money where your mouth is. Putting your money where your mouth is, like, and kind of sticking to it.
I agree. I agree. I think that league is going to continue to grow and continue to expand, especially like I said, pulling the transfers and the big names that they're getting over there. Eventually, why would you not? I mean, that's eventually you keep buying world class players, you're gonna have a world class league.
Especially if you can guarantee the same spot in the UCL as any other major league.
Right, right.
Because it's kind of at that point, it's like, shit, if I can compete at the same thing, I mean, I might as well go chill over here for 9 months off the year. I can just pretty much train with some of the best athletes, some of the best trainers.
And make a ridiculous amount of money while doing it.
The only thing that would separate you is just like, your pride of maybe not competing consistently against like talent. But it's like the money that you would be making. Yeah, and it's also it's a culture change too for some
Yeah,
people.
of
It
course,
is also a culture change. So
of course.
I see why some people kind of wouldn't, because if you kind of move a certain way, that area might not be like your first choice, or like if you could go to Spain, or if you.
I'm sure some players will deny to go there just because of where it is.
Yeah, facts.
That's fair.
That's facts.
No disrespect.
I know it's cool. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's my been in Saudi, like it get hot. It get hot as fuck. So like, and wherever you say you think is hot, it get hot. It really get hot as fuck there. So like, unless you really like that, you might cut a few dollars off your check just to ditch that. Because I ain't. It's cool walking around in, but having to perform in that heat, oh hell no.
So, do you think that after the Community Shield, do you think that Liverpool has eyes on them now?
No, because they did the right thing. They kind of fudged it. I think they kind of wanted to win, but I don't think they wanted to win that bad. I think they didn't want to embarrass themselves, but I don't think they really wanted to win that game because it was a chess move. I felt that it was they didn't want to win because they didn't want their targeting you back. Like when you can maneuver, if you can be second, third place, fourth place the whole season and kind of just strike midway towards the end, it always is like a lot smoother for your fatigue level.
Yeah.
Versus front running, because front running in any kind.
Now you got to keep up that pace.
And it's expected.
Yeah.
Because it's like, and you got that momentum to where you been front running for so long, you really don't know how to fight that adversity either.
Yeah, because usually once you see a top team start to struggle, I mean, for instance, Man City this season,
they can kind of just fall or keep falling
because it's once they start falling, they don't know how to get back up. We've never been here before,
and that's kind of a thing with like a higher caliber of team. Like some teams are like they've never been there before. Like they haven't been down in 6 or 7 games or a few months.
Right.
So it's just they don't really know how to handle it. You can practice it all you want, but unless you're in an in-game situation, that's why those middle of the pack teams usually can give some of those teams harder games down the stretch, because it's like, while you've been front running and you've been like giving your all, we just been over here
we're getting better.
Yeah, it's like we know we're not gonna be top 5.
Yeah, we're fighting from the bottom.
But we just want to make y'all day hell.
We're getting better. Each team we're beating, we're getting better. The closer we get to you. So by the time we get to you, you better be ready to stand 10 toes.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, what predictions would you have just off the head of like top 5 prediction for the EPL next year?
I think I still give Liverpool winning the league.
Mm-hmm.
I think second place.
You can go City. Go ahead. Yeah. It's safe.
I'll go.
It's safe.
I'll be safe and go City. This is where things get dicey. This is where things get dicey. I don't know. Chelsea's looking good. I will admit, Chelsea has been looking pretty decent.
How good will they look down the stretch?
That's what I'm thinking is can they go a whole season performing that way? Oh, that's tough. Third
I think with
place.
that addition with Delep, I think they might have a better chance of finishing down the stretch, and also because I just don't think the EPL is going to be that like strong, like at the top end of it. Like I feel like it's going to come down to depth, and it is going to be about
I think I'll
separating.
slot Chelsea in third.
I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like
I'll slot Chelsea in third.
uh,
Uh,
what about Arsenal?
that's where I was.
You disrespecting Arsenal fans? I
No,
don't.
no, 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 no disrespect to Arsenal fans at all.
You know, they got Jokers,
I'll
Madueke.
uh, they did pick up Madueke,
The biggest pickup ever, apparently, but
which I think was a good pickup for them.
I think it was a good
I
pickup. I
do
just
think
don't
it
think
was a
it was
good
like a.
pickup for them.
I don't
I
think it was a needle mover. I think it was a good.
I have hopes for it. I think he can do. I think he can do well there.
I think it's a good
I like Madueke.
hole filler.
I like Madueke.
Yeah,
I like him.
I like. I like.
I put Arsenal fourth. I don't. You know, it's hard to.
You think Chelsea has more depth than Arsenal, or you think Chelsea's just gonna have more juice coming out the gate?
I think more so Chelsea has a good bit of momentum going. I think they're going to hit the ground running better.
And Arsenal probably has some things to probably smooth out. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good with that. So five. What you thinking? Five to get quiet, get a little spooky.
5 gets real spooky.
You get like real Halloween type shit. It's only August, I might add. I mean, because once you get out there, because usually you used to pencil in Manchester United, but
But you never know what to expect from them now.
really damn near nothing.
But they have been playing well.
True.
They have been playing well. So I don't know. Who knows?
I would
push United up to a fourth.
put Tottenham in 5 and put $50 on it before I would just. I know Manchester
I'm giving
United.
United a better season than Tottenham.
I know they have better talent in the building, but they've had the better talent. They've had top 5 talent in their building for the past like 5 seasons.
I'm giving United a better season than Tottenham.
You think so?
Yeah. I think so.
Well, I guess this.
And then now Everton picking up Jack Grealish.
I think that's a good pickup for both of them, for both parties.
So that, I mean, where do you think that lands them?
City or Everton? If Everton is gonna give them, I think he's gonna help the squad because he's like a squad player.
Top 10.
I don't want to lie. I'm comfortable. Let's do top 10. Let's do top 10. Top 10 finish. Mark me on that.
I like that. I'm okay with
Crystal
that.
Palace up there too, or no? Just off GP. My bad.
Do we off of GP for after the Community Shield?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I mean, basically, if we go on GP, they're 6. Crystal Palace. I mean, they're over there on Newcastle.
Off GP. I guess.
Are they over Newcastle?
So.
Yeah.
So speaking of the Prem, City, what do we think if they happen to land their dream target?
Which one?
Rodrigo.
Oh.
What are we thinking?
Well, okay, the question is this. Would you rather have Savinho or Rodrigo?
Rodrigo. Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all, there's another one for you.
Nah.
Savinho or Rodrigo.
But it's about fitment. It's about fitment because this isn't.
I'm going Rodrigo.
Well,
I'm going Rodrigo.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Confidently, actually.
The last time Rodrigo was in the Premier League, it was kind of quiet.
Oh, come on now.
I don't think that's his problem.
Okay.
I think it's more of just a fitment thing.
I'm going Rodrigo.
I think Savinho.
Are you going Savinho over?
I'm going off what I know. You got to focus on what's in front of you.
Oh, no.
Because you got to think. I gotta. First of all, if we bring Rodrigo in, we have to send Savinho out, which means what Savinho was doing for us. Either Rodrigo's gonna have to do that exactly, or the benefit that they would have is they only have 2 wings. They have Doku. and they have I'm drawing a blank. Well, they have Foden. I guess I'm drawing a blank. I thought I was thinking of somebody else. We have which Foden? I don't know. The quality of Man City's wingers in the past few years has definitely declined, but
I like him.
with Doku and Savinho, which some people don't like Savinho as much just off like the numbers, but like if you kind of watch him play and like how he can kind of, especially towards the end of the season when like things were getting slow for City, even for Holland, like he kind of could create little momentum when he would come into the game.
Me personally, I like Foden over Savinho. I'm not the biggest fan of Savinho. I'm not saying that he's a bad player or anything.
Mm-hmm. No, I smell the hate. Go ahead, get it out.
No. It's not that. I was
before the episode. He said, "I hate Savinho. I really don't. I don't like Savinho.
I never."
That's what he said before the pod started. I personally think this. He's going to give you a more wide option. Foden is going to give you more of like a tighter option, more of like a midfielder type. But it's like
Pause.
I mean, allow me. I feel like Savinho's going to give you more of that wider option, which is more what you want to play it out wide, like more so. Like I mean, because Foden's cool, but it's like Foden really ain't.
Me personally, that's just me.
And Oscar Bob. Yeah, shout out Oscar Bob. But I just feel like off fitment, Rodrigo. And then what would they want him to play on the right side? Which they want him to play on the right side of Real, and he doesn't want to play on the right side. He wants to play on the left side. So it's like
I think they can use him. Why not? I really think.
I think he'll be a bigger name, and people will just be like, "Oh my gosh, they have Rodrigo."
I think that he would fit. I think he'd be fine.
But he would get way more playing time. But I feel like at that, I don't know. It's just I don't want him to get lost in the sauce because Holland need his. That's all I got to say.
And then
Holland need his, and Marmoush need his.
What if they also secure their other target?
Yeah, let's talk about Man City possibly bringing in Donnarumma and having a 3-headed snake. Talking about Trafford, Ederson, Donnarumma.
You still got Ortega.
And you got Ortega just chilling, like as a gold card.
I think that's just security. You could at any point you're safe.
It's chess, not checkers, though, for sure. Yeah. For sure. That's respect. If I had that money too, I'd just buy people just cause. Frimpong is looking pretty decent for Liverpool. I wouldn't.
I like it. I like him.
I like Trent.
No, that is where we find our disagreement.
I like Trent. Low key.
I'm a Frimpong fan. I think he's good.
He cool.
I think he's a solid fit. And what do you think about Ekitike?
You
see how I did that?
Yeah, you funny. That was smooth though. Smooth. I would love to see somebody else, but smooth.
Who?
He's young.
Who?
He's young. He's smooth.
Who?
Good touch on the ball.
Say it.
I just feel like
who you'd rather see.
They kind of floated out his name with Isak.
And there it is.
They kind of flooded his name out with Isak. Like it's like he cool, but I want Isak.
But now I want Isak.
Yeah.
He's great. Yeah, Ekitike, he's good.
It's just like,
but you've put that in my head now. You said that was gonna happen,
and I know that they put the bid in for 110 and it got rejected, and I haven't heard a bid since last week or maybe 2 weeks. But it don't mean that Liverpool isn't interested. So that's the thing. It's like,
but you just got to come up with the money.
But imagine being him. They just signed you. They just brought you in the door, and then they talking about Isak. Like, how would that make you feel? Would that make you feel like?
I mean, he's still performing. He's obviously he's trying to.
You get paid.
That's up to him.
Yeah.
Maybe he does perform to a point to where it's not. It is a question. Who is it going to be?
And he is younger.
Who are we starting? Ekitike or Isak? Let's hear it. There's another one. What was the first one? Rodrigo and Savinho. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's more of a better fit question. Better fit, Rodrigo or Savinho?
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. Water and food. No, but Newcastle is probably gonna have more of a difficult beginning of the season because Isaac has decided not to show for the upcoming game as well.
Mm.
So, but I think he has at least 3 years left on his deal, so they can just they can't just tell him to go sit down and because they can just hold on to him.
Right, right.
So I guess they might do that because they do want to get ready for this Champions League. Damn, that sucks for them, man. Because I mean, but what do you do if your player tells you like even coming into the off season that he wants to go and you just don't let him go?
I mean, it is what it's a business too. At the end of the day,
That's true.
it's a business.
So it's really a GP decision for him.
Yeah.
I mean, but damn, man, I just would like to see him on the move. But from the vibe that I'm getting, how fast they rejected that 110, even though
Yeah.
I low key feel like 110 was a little low, but I get like the negotiation. I feel like 110 was low. I feel like they should have just came out the gate 150. Let's just go on and make it happen.
Do you think they'll still make it happen?
It's not getting because I know the more expensive the deal is, it takes longer. Like it could take up to like a month or a few months for something like that.
Yeah.
But how urgent, like they kind of been pushing it ever since like the rumor, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I think it's just been more chatter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
And then what do you think about the chatter of Garnacho possibly going to Chelsea? That link to Chelsea. What do you think about that?
That's a linear move.
What type of fit is that?
It's linear. I don't know. I feel like Madueke with Arsenal. Like I feel like it's gonna be a good addition. I feel like if you're gonna tell me he's gonna win an award, no, but he's gonna be a good addition.
Okay.
Which that's good. That's good.
And what about secondary target, Mr. Xavi Simmons? Sorry.
City wouldn't mind him if they miss on Rodrigo also, by the way. So I could really see him going to City.
Who?
Simmons.
I don't.
I'm sorry, Simons.
But that's not a. You talking about a fit? What type of fit is that? Where would his style of play fit in there?
Kind of gives you more of a Foden vibe. And he can't actually play out on the wing. Like he has enough pace to play on the wing. Like
that's true. That's true. And I think he's a really good player. I mean, I thought he's been really good since he was young. You know.
And the reason I would even take him over Rodrigo fitment wise, because I feel like he's just more versatile as far as like what you could do with him.
Yeah, I think that he can play. You can put him on the wing. I think he can play in the midfield. I mean, I think that either City or Chelsea would be lucky to get him, but I don't think that he would fit in that well at City. I think it's a different style of play.
I don't know what
Chelsea needs to go somewhere more fast paced where he can, use his attributes.
See, the reason I feel like I say City is because I feel Pep would know exactly what he would want to do with him, so I feel like it would be clear, and that before he would come. So I feel like if they didn't talk before this, that he probably wouldn't come. And I say over Chelsea because the way Chelsea is kind of like layered right now. They have a lot of attacking midfield, and they have they're really having it in the attacking department. And I would just hate for him to go there and not really be as effective as he could be. Because I can see Pep, just doing some crazy shit. Pep will put you.
I think he'd fit in well at Chelsea. I think him and Cole Palmer could play off of each other I think because they have kind of similar play styles.
What do you think about Real Madrid's new number 9? Any thoughts?
I think that it was a something to boost his morale. I think to hopefully give him, the confidence to stay, and that they have confidence in him and his future. I mean, the kid's he has a bright future. I think he's a bright player. He's a good player. He's young. I think he'll just grow. And I think that was just, like I said, their way to say, yeah, we want you to grow here, and you will get your opportunity.
Yeah, that's true. We would very much like him to grow and to help Real Madrid maintain their rivalry against Barca. As we talk about Barca, let's talk about the Ballon d'Or and some Ballon d'Or candidates, which pretty much half of PSG. Uh,
Right.
everybody pretty much except Marquinhos. Um, off their starting squad, damn near, and then
Lamine Yamal.
some people say Rafinha. What do you think about that?
Um,
I've seen that one in the comments,
Rafinha as it being in the Ballon d'Or.
or that he should be. Like I guess like I'm,
Um,
I'm
I,
seeing. I don't know.
I think he did have a great season, but I don't. That's hard to say. Because he performed great, and in his role, you put his teammate Lamine Yamal in there. I mean, you could argue it because like you said, you have half of PSG in it.
And I mean, speaking of PSG, you're gonna have Nbele, but heading that I'm assuming. So like, if you're looking at it in a ranking, I guess what are you going like in three? You're gonna go, Lamine, Nbele, Rafinha. Who would you go three, or what would your top three be for your top three? Like if the voting came out tomorrow based off, I guess who's played the ball up, who's played ball up until this point.
I think I would actually throw, he's in the runnings. I would throw kind of a curveball in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Vitinha had a pretty solid, well-rounded season from beginning to end.
I've seen some slander, but he definitely deserves the respect for sure.
Yeah, I think the man did absolutely exceptional in his role for his team,
Yeah. When it comes to that League One, we don't play. You got to give respect to the League One.
as well as the Champions League.
Yes. Yes. Team of the week. I'm going to give Team of the week to Crystal Palace
You
because
have to.
they beat Liverpool, and
Respect.
for a moment in the world, we wondered, you know, is Liverpool aging? But we know,
Lord, don't get started on that.
we know, we know the truth. Y'all know the truth. Hey, I had one guy that knew the truth, and that's all I need. We're slowly building up the army. We're building up the attack.
And now on to our favorite of the day. Start, bench, cut. Cam, start us off. What you got for us today?
I'm gonna go with some fullbacks.
All right.
Alfonso Davies, healthy. Hakimi and Reece James.
Man, oh man, is that tough. I'm gonna start Hakimi. I think he had a great season, and I happen to be a big fan of him. So I'm gonna start Hakimi, and then I'm going to bench Alfonso Davies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to cut Reece James. That's no disrespect to Reece James at all. Again, think he's a great outside back. I think he's does exceptionally well for Chelsea.
Very consistent.
Just not in my eyes over the other two. I'm sure I'm gonna have some sort of hate for that, but
You didn't get that anyway. Start, bench, or cut. This one is going to be a nice one. We're going to do Declan Rice.
Okay.
We're going to go Cole Palmer. And
you're not gonna make this easy. You want people to hate me.
And Bruno Fernandes.
You want people to hate me. Ugh. That's tough. Oh man, is that tough. You did me dirty.
That's
I'm gonna
get your cut out the way.
I'm gonna start Cole Palmer.
Getting spooky.
I'm gonna bench Declan Rice. I'm gonna have to cut Bruno.
Okay.
I
like that.
I think that's what I'm gonna stick to that.
Start, bench, or cut. Phil Foden, Saka, or Rafinha.
Man, those are three completely different play styles. You're doing me dirty today.
That's an easy cut though.
Is it?
Cut.
Let me no.
Cut.
Please share, Cam.
Foden. The
Okay.
start is a tough one. That's tough because like you said, I guess depending on the play style.
Yeah,
I would go start Saka and bench Rafinha.
I'm gonna start Rafinha and bench Saka. I'm
I felt that.
a
I felt that.
Rafinha fan.
I guess
I'm a fan. I think
okay.
he's a pretty
Darwin Nunez, start with your cut. Darwin Nunez,
yeah.
Victor Gyökeres, Benjamin Sesko. My start bencher cut would be start Victor Gyökeres, bench Nunez, and cut Benjamin Sesko.
Wow.
And that's based on my projection of how their seasons will be, I think, next season. I think Gyökeres' season, I think he's going to have a better season.
I'm going to go start Gyökeres, bench Sesko, and cut Nunez.
Okay.
He's too inconsistent for me. He can't find the back of the net.
Okay, I understand.
That's, yeah.
As he gives a peace sign to all Liverpool fans. Guys, that is our time. What do you have for us closing out?
We are coming up to the start of the Premier League. Things are about to get spicy. Things are about to get entertaining.
Tune in for more.
Which means that here at the Global Goal, things are about to get spicy. Things are about to get entertaining.
Things might get even spooky. Who knows?
Dun, dun, dun.
We're out.